Hundreds of people teamed up today to celebrate the annual Mayor's Tree Planting Day. This year marks 7 years volunteers have planted trees at John Hunt Park at what used to be the old airport. About 5 different types of oak trees were planted. To ensure safety, volunteers had to stand 6 feet apart and they had markers out there, while many also wore face masks. Leaders say more than 1,300 trees have been planted since the event started years ago.
20, 30, 40 years from now, we'll be able to look around, or somebody will be able to look around and enjoy the forests that we've been able to put out here that, makes a beautiful landscape, but also makes a park what is very special in a park.
1,000 trees were also given away for families to plant at home.